Happy 2025 and welcome to this year's first brand new read along of This Week, Those Books. Your rundown on books new and old that resonate with the week's big news story. I'm Michael Macy. So, unless Donald Trump does something, TikTok will soon be shut down in the US. Meanwhile, Albania started 2025 with its government vowing to ban the world's most downloaded social media app. Both countries invoke TikTok as something to be feared, albeit in different ways. TikTok is already banned in several countries, including India, Nepal, Afghanistan, and Somalia. It also faces hostility from governments in Europe, North America, and Oceania. What's that all about? This week's books offer some insights. Our first book is TikTok Boom, China's Dynamic App, and the Superpower Race for Social Media. Tech writer Chris Stokel-Walker wrote the book 3 years ago, but here's the problem. Any published book on TikTok will be up to date for only the life cycle of a viral video, which is short, and that's the beauty of a TikTok viral video. In the 3 years since the book was published, the platform has had too many viral videos, trends, and internet celebrities to count. Anyway, this is a good narrative on TikTok's beginnings. It started as Musical.ly, a lip-syncing video-sharing app co-founded by Chinese civil engineer Alex Zhu. It was bought by the Chinese company ByteDance and renamed TikTok in 2018. With an algorithm that serves users an addictive menu, TikTok is the first social media platform born outside the US to be a global hit. The author notes the fear psychosis that governs the West's attitude to TikTok. He argues against banning a digital product just because you don't like where it originates. Our second book is a novel, A Girl in Exile, Requiem for Linda B., is by the late, great Albanian writer Ismail Kadare. It's not about social media, but it's about social control and the mad desires that can be sparked by another viral visual medium, television. The plot is about the control exerted by the dictatorial one-party state and its security apparatus. It tries to control the mind and body of a young woman, Linda B., but she defiantly falls in love with a man she has only ever seen on television, Albanian playwright Rudian Stefa. Eventually, Linda B. commits suicide and is found holding a book Stefa had inscribed to her. The party wants to know why. What was Stefa's connection with Linda B.? The playwright says there was no connection. He says he dedicated the book to Linda B. at the request of another young woman who would later become his lover. The story becomes darker as Stefa gets obsessed with finding out the real reasons for the girl's death. Memories and myths converge to illustrate the role of imagination in a totalitarian state. That's it for this week, those books on TikTok and other systems that affect the collective me. Please subscribe to thisweekthdosebooks.substack.com. Your support helps this news literacy effort so that we can keep it accessible to our community of nearly 11,000 subscribers in 120 countries. See you next week for This Week, Those Books.